Hello, this is Kid Koala, and I'm being teleprompted right now. You are checking out ninjaasylum.com, the funniest crap on the web, sorta. But not really. I don't know, I don't have a computer, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Who is it that puts the music on the turntables?
He's idiotic, and yet I find him completely charming. It's been like that since the beginning.
Pardon me, your name, sir?
My name is Eric, unprofessionally known as Kid Koala, and I play records for a living, incorrectly. It was a dare. I lost this bet when I was 13 or so, and I have to use the name Kid Koala for the next 2 more years. Oh no, then we get to, because I'm getting on in age, so we're gonna go to the man Koala. In between releases, those shows are usually when I'm trying stuff out, stuff for new records and, you know, what have you. Accidental. Mostly right here.
Feeling kind of silly.
Some of the stories for the comics have dealt with topics like heartbreak, but I think on the audio side, it's more just hearing bits of records that inspire me to mix it up, you know, and see what happens. So I take absolutely no credit for anything that I do. But you know what I mean, I just have all these, after listening to thousands of records, you have all these little bits floating around in your head, and then after a while, they kind of just meet each other. Like having this little dating system in your head, and they're like, oh, this beat would go really nicely with this horn sample, and that spoken word bit would be really good for that, and they just start coming together, and when that gets to this crucial point where I just have to run into the studio and hit record and put it down, you know? I'm working on a new book with my friend Louisa Chavez, and it's about a mosquito trying to play jazz clarinet, and so I'm also doing the soundtrack for that. Also doing a record with a producer friend of mine, Dynamite D from Seattle, and that's kind of on a rock tip, actually. Got one record's coming out, it's going to be Dixieland Jazz, another one's going to be rock, and then I'm working on a new mixtape too, which will be a little bit of everything odd. I try to just keep it shifting on me so I don't get bored, you know what I mean? Yeah, the mosquito book's all sort of done in the visuals and the action, you know, so I don't know, maybe it's just watching too many Charlie Chaplin films as a child, or, you know, Mr. Bean or whatever. It's just eventually you're like, you know, who needs to talk? It'd be perfectly entertaining without saying anything. don't know. I just get someone who's into what they're doing. That would be the start, you know. I met this wedding DJ once who was so into DJing weddings, and he was talking to me, and he's like, "Oh, so you play nightclubs and stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, sometimes in concert venues." He goes, "Oh, I moved away from that. Weddings is where it's at. You only have to buy one record a year, you know, and then you just play the same stuff every week, and you've got gigs all year." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." But he was so into it, I had to, you know, I almost believed him. Have fun. That's pretty much it.
And you in style someday. Oh, green acres, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm on your way. To see the world, there's a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. Huckleberry friend, river and me.
If I wasn't having fun DJing, I wouldn't be doing it, you know. It's not supposed to be a you know, horrible experience, I don't think.
Oh, come on!